DPLS stock, Darkpulse Inc. So DPLS stock is down 65% since the 18th of October 2022. That was also the last time we covered it. So I believe one of the reasons why this is happening is because this is a company that is growing, trying to raise funds to pursue its business. So it may have taken a lot of loans over the years, so. And one of the main things that is going on, is likely to be going on, is that we are probably seeing some of those creditors use the equity to get back their money, and also the fact that there is a good chance that a lot of naked short selling has also been occurring. You can see that it's just constantly retracing, and it just has to be amongst those has to be some of the reasons why we are seeing this relentless retracement. From this peak of the 11th of March, which was around $0.087, and indeed even before that time, the stock became popular. So I want to believe that probably the management of the company, and indeed their creditors, this is not to say there's something illegal about taking credit, but there is something wrong about naked short selling. So let's see whether we can find out whether we can find OTC naked shorts or something like that. Let's see, naked. Let's see whether we can find naked short report. Okay, so let's see whether we can find any data for DPLS in the naked short report. Let's see, DPLS. Okay, naked short report. So these are short reports, 32 regular. Okay, the regular volume is 32, so 9.576 million shares were sold naked. I want to believe that's the case. It just shows sold short. OTC short report. Okay, this is OTC short report. Okay, but it may not be. Some of them may include naked short report. So as of January 20th, it had a huge spike, 103.581 million shares, and sold. The volume showed sold short was 31.35 million. So, but in any case, the reason why, amongst other things, is because definitely some market participants are selling the stock short, and they're not buying them back. That is likely to be the case. They're not buying them back. They want to, in a lot of cases, they want to force some of these companies into bankruptcy. I'm not saying that is what is applicable in the case of DPLS. They want to force them into bankruptcy, and then when that happens, they may just buy back for pittance, buy the stock back for pittance. But right now, they're not buying. A lot of them don't want to buy them back. They have already made huge millions from these retracements we are looking at right here. Okay, so as things stand right now, it appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. Is that what the case is? Okay, it seems so. Shares are presently below the 200-day moving average, which is falling along with the 10-day moving average. However, the average directional index, or ADX, is below 20, indicating that the shares have exhibited sideways movement recently, and it's also lagging the S&P 500. Momentum is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic scale is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. The volume for the last trading session, that was the session of the 25th of January 2023, was lighter than usual, trading 18.081 million shares versus an average of 23.44 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. So there is a lack of buying interest. If you're really keen on this stock, you really are okay with the fundamentals. This is also a good time to average down. So this is not to say that you should, but so coming to trading view, this is the 1 minute live chart. There's an upper projection of $0.071, which isn't very far from where it is right now. So let's look at the daily chart and see whether there's anything positive there. Okay, on the daily chart we have a projection of 0.0173. If that's okay, you can take that. But there's no guarantee that's going to happen. There's a 0.0139. and then before that there is 0.0115. Okay, so a couple of projections there. The closest on the daily chart is roughly 0. Just right around where it is right now. And yeah, you could just say upper projection of 0.0171. That's highly ambitious going by all that's going on, but you never know what's going to happen. So some of these manipulators could come and pump things up. So if you really want to remain in the stock, we are still there. We have 300 units. We're not putting a lot of money in it. Or maybe we could, how much is, put something there and to balance things out, because you're already there already. So you've lost a lot of money, just like we have. So if you really have to, just balance out, average down. But this is not to say that you should. There is the likelihood of this bouncing back anytime soon. I can't say whether it's going to happen anytime soon, but yes, it's badly beaten down. Maybe something might happen. Are there shares that have been sold short nakedly? There's a good chance that must be the case. Are they trying to buy them back anytime soon? Maybe not, but we've seen cases where some companies have been trying to force out these bad actors who are who have sold short and don't want to buy it back. And also the fact that the regulation schedule, I want to believe it's schedule 114, that is the FCC is trying to push to the market. This ensures that instead of some of these transactions going on being filed on paper, they should be filed digitally. So that's what the SEC is trying to push. But right now, I want to believe a lot of those transactions are still filed on paper instead of on a digital format. Okay, so DPLS stock badly beaten down 65% since the 18th of October. Okay, and if anything, upper projection is up towards $0.0175. There's no guarantee that's going to happen. And thank you very much for watching this video.